Bruno Mars signature Fender Strat, and I ask you, why? Why did we need this guitar? Well, that was my initial reaction. I was like solidly in the no camp on this. Don't need it, absolutely not. But I think this is a great example of potentially, you let me know what you think in the comments below. I think it's a great example of the artist's name on the guitar hurting the guitar itself, because I actually think that this is a really cool guitar, but does the Bruno Mars name maybe not do any favors for it? So let's see. We're going to take a look at it. I mean, there are other guitars I think that fall into that category. Arguably, I think the John Mayer Silver Sky, his name sometimes gets in the way of how great that guitar is. It really is a very good guitar. And sometimes I think the Mayer thing, if you're a Mayer hater, might get in the way of possibly enjoying a very cool take on the Fender Stratocaster. But speaking of Strats, let's look at the limited edition Bruno Mars Strat. That might have something to do with the price, because this thing is not cheap. It is $3,000. Good Lord, that is a lot of money for a Strat. Silver Sky is a lot of money. Keeping up with PRS on the prices here, but let's see what it has that would make it potentially worth this. Now, I have to tell you, I am a sucker for gold, orange type guitars. Fire Mist Fender, great color. This is reminiscent of that. It's a kind of an aged nitro, similar to what they do in the custom shop, but this is not a custom shop guitar. It's a production guitar, so it's kind of cool that they have this gracefully aged nitro cellulose lacquer finish. Great color, I think. So let's see. I mean, it's kind of basically an ultra Strat. It's got a compound neck, stainless steel frets, locking tuners. Generally though, it's where you get into like what's unique about it. You get two pick guards, you get a strap. It's kind of got that Bruno Mars gold 24 karat magic gold hardware thing going on. But the interesting thing that I found out about this are the pickups. So, because, these days, any day, it's a Strat is kind of a Strat. What are you doing to it? And you start messing with it, people get mad. But in this case, from what I understand, the bridge pickup is actually a stacked single coil, which gives you sort of a mini humbucker sound, and you've got two just standard pickups in the other two positions. So Fender's got a great video to demonstrate what the thing sounds like and what the thought process was behind this instrument. So, I don't have one of these guitars. I suppose I could get one from my friends over at Z Sounds. I will link it below if you want to pick one up or anything else to support the channel. I would appreciate it. But I don't know. I don't know that I really want to get one of these guitars to check out because, like I said, whatever. It's cool though. Hey, if you happen to be a huge Bruno Mars fan, I suppose this is for you. But I don't know how many Bruno Mars fans there are where they're guitar players and they'd be willing to spend $3,000 just to have his signature guitar. That number is limited, I think, out there. But then again, the guitar is limited as well. So to me, the most interesting thing about this guitar is the pickups. Like I said, you get some cool case candy. The finish is really, really interesting. But if you like this guitar, go check out a Fender Ultra Strat. You get most of these things. The aesthetic's going to be a little bit different, but you're going to get most of it. So let's see here. What else? We got the contours come with the Ultra, Mocha Heirloom Nitro lacquer finish. We talked about the compound radius, which is super cool. I kind of like that. Stainless steel frets, great for long-term longevity and durability. Fan of those if they come on the guitar. I've never really thought about refretting with stainless steel, but I guess you could. Let's see, custom Bruno Mars Strat pickups like we talked about. It's interesting, I guess. It's interesting. I don't know. What do you think? I'm kind of going back and forth on this thing. The pickups are cool, but you can do that to any Strat. So to me, the selling point for this has got to be, just because you like Bruno Mars, but his name doesn't even appear on the guitar that I can tell. It's not there anywhere. So, whatever. Maybe it'd be worse if the name was on there. I'm not sure. What do you think, though? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we didn't need to do this. That's what I think. despite I do love the color. I got to tell you, I love the color. I think the finish is super cool. Not a fan of the big Fender headstock. Just me. Not really a fan of it. It's got that, but pickups, like I said, you can. I mean, it's pretty easy to hot rod your Strat these days if you want. So it's definitely not something you have to go out and spend $3,000 for. So who is this for? The collectors, the Bruno Mars fan. I don't know. You tell me. I can tell you this though, it's not for me. Sorry, Bruno.